Hey guys, it's me Crystal from Marching North, and today I'm going to show you how to make an easy no-sew macrame rainbow. You'll find the supply list for this project in the description below. So I have the measurements for the filler cords down in the description, but I wanted to show you how I determined them. I just figured out how big I wanted the smallest band to be, and then I just wrapped the cord back and forth over that to figure out how long to make the other bands. Then I just cut each cord apart at the bends. These are the 4 colors of yarn that I decided to use for this rainbow. You can use whatever colors you like. And here's a fun little montage of me trying to decide what order to put the colors in. Okay, enough of that. So grab your smallest filler cord, and then you're going to grab whatever color yarn you decide to use for that one, and you're going to start wrapping, and you're going to hold the end of the yarn down so that you're wrapping over it as you go down the filler cord. And just continue wrapping nice and tight until you get to the other end. After you cut the yarn, get your large eye needle and thread the end of the yarn through it, and then you're going to feed it down through 1 or 2 of the wraps you just made and tie a knot. Then weave in the end of the yarn by feeding the needle down through a bunch of the wraps and pulling it out to the side. Just adjust the loops with your fingernail if there's any gaps, then trim the end of the yarn, and that band of the rainbow is finished. Repeat that same wrapping process with the next band. Before you finish the second band, line it up with the first so you can see if the yarn wraps are even and if you need to remove or add any more wraps. Repeat that whole process with the third band. Do the same thing with the fourth band, and then we're ready to move on to the next step. So while your glue gun is heating up, it's a good idea to do a little test run with the bands on your piece of felt just so you know where you're going to be gluing them and all that, because once you put that hot glue on, it's on. Start by gluing the smallest band and just put the glue where the yarn is wrapped and not on the taped ends. Before we glue on the other bands, we need to put the hanger in place real quick, and just be sure to put it in the center or it might hang a little crooked. Continue gluing on the other bands and just make sure you put them down nice and straight and that you keep them really snug together so there's not a big gap between the bands. Now that they're all glued in place, it's time to cut the fringe, remove the tape, and trim off all the excess felt. When you're trimming the felt, sharp scissors are definitely going to be your friend, and just be careful not to accidentally cut the yarn or the fringe underneath. The main goal here is just to trim the felt down so that you can't see it from the front, and also be careful not to accidentally cut the hanger. Now brush out the fringe and give it a really good trim. Now this cute little chunky macrame rainbow is ready to hang on the wall. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more crafty tutorials and DIYs. Thanks for watching!